Welcome back to HB Unfiltered Sports Talk. I'm joined by the Stiff Brownie, who's back with us from the Caribbean.
You're welcome.
And
You're welcome.
We have the intern with us today. And yours truly, the Dirtbag. And today's show is brought to you by J3 Supply for your hose and fitting specialist. Come on down, great guys. Gotta meet them. Let's start this off with the intern. We're going to find out right off the bat what happened this day in sports history.
Huge day. Huge day.
So on this day, June 20th, in MLB history, in 1858, there was the first fee ever charged to see a baseball game, and it was 50 cents.
Oh, man, I wish that's what it was today.
Yes.
One can only wish.
No kidding.
50 cents. I
So
can
what
afford that.
were beers? Free?
Oh, my God. 10 cents? 5 cents?
So in 1976, Hank Aaron hits his 755th and last home run off of Angels' Dick Drago. And in 2004, Ken Griffey Jr. hits his 500th home run as the Cincinnati Reds beat the Milwaukee Brewers. He also tied on that day his father's career hit mark at 2,143. And he did it on Father's Day with his dad sitting in the stands.
Wow.
Impressive.
I like that.
Yeah.
This is why we do this kind of stuff. You don't find out about it unless you research it, pull it up, cruise the internet a little bit. So
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome. I like it. Hank Aaron, 755. What a dick. The guy that gave it up.
Hey, you know what's opposite of Hank Aaron?
What?
Dave Roberts.
Oh, God.
Let's talk about that jackass.
You got to bring up this clown.
First off, he's the Boston Red Sox and Houston Astros MVP for when they won the World Series.
Oh, God. You had to throw that in, too.
Yeah.
Just salt in the wound.
Yep.
You know, this guy, the other day, he's got Mike Grove in, right? Up and coming pitcher, but he's just getting hammered left and right. He's giving up home runs, doubles,
Like
singles.
a lot of those rookie pull-ups, those AAA call-ups are.
Yeah.
They give up. They do. They're getting adjusted. It's a huge step.
But it's like it's like the fourth inning, and now 4 solo home runs, and then a double, single. Is there anybody warming up, getting ready in the bullpen?
Of course
No.
not.
Roberts leaves this guy in, leaves him out on an island just to get pounded. This is where I don't get it. Just a couple days before that, Sheenan, pitching his first game, coming up from Double-A, pitching a gem, a no-hitter, and because of the pitch count, they took him out. Throwing a no-hitter, but you leave a guy that gives up 4 homers in.
Can I segue real quick for one hot minute? We called the Angels giving up Ohtani, and Sheehan was one of the pitchers that we called that they were going to get.
Yeah, that's why they took him out.
Continue, I'm sorry.
No, and maybe that's why they took him out, because it looks good. Like, hey, he would have thrown a no-hitter if we left him in. Instead of maybe...
He looks amazing, and that Miller kid looks insane too.
Bobby Miller looks good.
Yeah.
But now that you brought it up, man, I swear the Angels they're on a little run. They're 11-3 in their last 14. And our numbnut friend Rendon on the IL again for the wrist.
Yeah.
Does this guy move your hands out of the way of the ball coming at you?
Or just get, when you're getting paid $90 million, like play.
Yeah. He's the worst signing. I mean, I know the Angels are historically giving bad contracts to guys. Hamilton,
Gary Matthews
Mo Vaughn,
Jr.
Gary Matthews Jr.
Yeah.
Rendon. I mean, it just the list is long. And now they're going to have to win without him. And we get to this point, man. We're getting close to the trade deadline. And if the Angels are winning, it's going to be hard to trade him. But I still say you got to do it, because you cannot let him walk and get nothing. I mean, we keep hammering this point home about Ohtani, but how great is this dude?
He's amazing. And Artie, I know you're listening because you're one of our followers. I am looking for a job if you want me to become your GM and actually make your team way better than it is right now.
I'll be your assistant.
Yeah, I won't give you garbage deals like the Hamilton or Gary Matthews deal, or Rendon for that matter.
Need pitching.
I know you need pitching, so we're going to get at least 3 guys from the Dodgers minimum for Ohtani, and probably 1 from Philly. for Trout. So, and then we're going to be good. We got a little good nucleus of players, young players that can play. I like a lot of the guys that they have. They're really, really good, hard playing.
Zach
Yeah,
good player.
they just are missing some. They need pitchers that aren't going to give up 7 runs a game. And if they can get a starter to not give up 7 runs a game, they got a chance to win.
Yeah.
Canning's pitching much better. Sandoval's doing well.
Yeah.
Obviously, Otani's a super stud. So, but you know, we're going to miss him. But we're going to get 3 on the back end of these young guys from the Dodgers, and you got a set 5 that's very, very good quality pitching. So let me know. You can hit me up on our what's my email here?
info@hbnfilteredsportstalk.com.
Perfect. Hit me up.
Hey, real quick, the Angels are going to take these 2 versus the Dodgers.
Yep.
They have a two-game homestand, and Dodgers are reeling. Angels are hot. Otani, man, he leads the league in strikeouts when he's pitching, and he leads the league in home runs. I mean, just give him the MVP.
Yeah, he's now a minus. Unfortunately, we definitely want to talk a little bit more about this because I have some things that I want the audience to know. One, you missed out on Otani. We told you at the beginning of the year, get him. I think it was like plus 450. Now he's like minus. He might be minus 600 at this point.
Oh, for sure. As long as he doesn't get hurt, he's winning the MVP. It's a slam dunk.
You still have a chance at this point in time to put some future money on the kid from the Marlins. What's his name? The second baseman. I think it's 25.
Luis Arias.
Yeah,
he's on fire, dude. 3 times in June, he's already 5 for 5.
Yep.
Which is tying a record, by the way.
I'm not sure exactly what happens, but he goes 5 for 5. Then he gets, I don't know, he eats something bad probably, and he goes 2 for 5, and then the next day he goes 5 for 5 again. Kid's hitting 400. You can get him 25-1 right now on odds.
Oh man!
As the MVP of the NL, so put your money on that kid because he's going to get it done.
Yeah, and I cannot believe the Twins traded him. He was the batting champion last year in the American League, and they traded him for Lopez, a decent young pitcher. But no, you just dropped the boat.
Who? Who?
The Twins had this guy.
No, for who?
Lopez.
Cares?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
idiots.
A nobody
Idiots.
pitcher. Like, it's a terrible trade, man.
Are you looking at my sheet right now? Because I have one of my hot teams this weekend is the LA Angels.
Yeah,
at
Angels
Colorado. They're on fire. They've won 11 of their last 13.
Otani, how many home runs can he hit in Colorado's thin air?
Oh, man.
Dude, he's hitting bombs, too.
Jeez, you just got me excited.
Yeah, he's just hitting absolute bombs. People in the cheap seats are going to be getting a free ball.
He stepped out of the box on an off-speed, shit slider from some dude in Kansas City and just raked it right into right center the other night. And I was just like, oh my God, is he? Yeah. It was just all arms basically.
Yeah, it's.
And then Trout comes up and hits a missile, and thank God that guy in left center had a glove on because he'd have lost a hand.
Yeah, it's funny because I used to say to people, Trout is. When he was coming up, my friend and I, Keith Harper, throwing it out there, we would always say, "Oh, Trout, this guy's the real deal in his rookie year," and we're like, he is must-see TV.
For sure.
He can do it all. Not anymore. He has been supplanted by the great Otani. Otani is must-see TV.
Yeah.
You have to, but you get to see Trout at the same time, so it's like a win-win.
So they used to have Trout leading off, and then now they switched, and now Trout's seeing more fastballs because Otani's generally on the base path.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Yeah.
And
it's fast, man.
If Trout could ever figure out how to hit an elevated fastball, especially he would be crushing. Unfortunately, he can't.
He's batting around 250. I mean, he still has 15 homers and 40 RBIs, but
watch what will happen. He'll get hot at the end of the season like he always does, and he'll end up right around 280, 290 like he does every single season.
Well, normally he gets hurt about this time.
Well, let's not talk about
Sorry, knock on wood. Knock on wood. Like in Red Dawn. God.
So one thing that made me laugh, because I only got a few games while I was on the cruise this past week, I got to see an Oakland A's game. And they're sitting out there and they're yelling, sell the team, and but yet all the fans are showing up, so they're packing the house. It's almost like it's like an oxymoron. They want them to sell a team, but they're packing the place.
Right.
So it's like, do you want them to sell a team? Do you not want them to sell the team?
Yeah.
And they're freaking horrible. However, they went on a massive win streak. I think they won like six of seven or
Yeah.
7 of 8. Like it
Unbelievable.
was, and they beat
Good quality
really
teams.
good teams.
Yeah, Brewers,
Correct.
Rays.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was on the opposite
unreal.
side of all of those games, so I felt it in the pocketbook. But the point is that you see fans like that don't that. Let's just go. What has San Francisco done? They gave a new stadium to the 49ers. They moved the San Francisco Giants right there on the water.
Yep.
The Golden State Warriors are right there on the water.
They crossed the pond.
They're unwilling to give the Oakland A's a stadium, which makes you say they don't want the Oakland A's.
Right.
So Oakland A fans, get it together. You're not getting a stadium. Who cares? You're going to Las Vegas. They're going to build a beautiful stadium for your A's there.
Yeah.
Keep rooting them on. Vegas is a great place to be. Enjoy yourselves. Okay, you're not gonna worry about gunfire or theft or getting mugged or whatever else happens in Oakland, because I've been there. It's a shithole.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Now, conversely, we got the Arizona Diamondback fans. They're crushing. Arizona Diamondbacks are doing excellent things.
Corbin
in baseball
Carroll,
right now.
Rookie of the Year.
Yes.
Done.
Yes.
He's on fire.
He's exciting.
Not
The
a
team-
very big guy either.
and they've got some decent quality pitching with what's his name, Kelly and Gallen.
Yes.
They're both up for Cy Young award for the Cy Young.
2 aces.
Yeah, great, and they can't pack the stadium.
No.
And their
I don't
stadium's beautiful, and it's
Yeah.
indoors. And then when it's not too hot, they open up the roof and it's sort of outdoors.
Yeah.
And you got fans like the Diamondbacks that won't go to see their team play when they're playing great baseball.
And the Rays.
And yeah, but that's just a dump. Have you ever been to Florida?
No, Tropicana is a dump. But
It's a dump.
all I'm saying is you gotta support your team when they're playing well.
100%. And it just pisses me off that the Oakland fans are doing what they're doing when they really need to be elsewhere.
Yeah.
And they've been asking to be elsewhere for a long time.
I
Or get a better stadium for a long time.
And I'll tell you what, I love when the mayor of Oakland came out and goes, we have done countless proposals and we have a solid in place structure. No. You've tried for years getting a stadium. It keeps getting knocked down from your same city council. So shut up. It's not going to happen. Every time you have a design for a new stadium, where you're going to build it, you can't get the permits. Everything falls apart. This is why Oakland A's are tired of it, and they're playing in a dump.
Well, it's interesting. It's kind of like, it reminds me of fantasy football. Like, you want that player, and you keep sending this cluster of garbage to the person that has that player that you want, and you keep having that core like 2 guys.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't want that core of 2 guys.
Right.
So maybe the proposal that the Oakland A's are giving the city is not what the city is looking for. And perhaps maybe you need to listen a little bit better on what exactly they want from you and be willing to concede to keep the team there.
Yeah.
That being said, I think the move to Las Vegas is fantastic.
Awesome.
I know it has to do with money. I get it. I understand. But it does bother me that the Arizona Diamondbacks are playing amazing baseball and they can't get fans in the stands.
Yeah.
It totally bothers me.
Yeah, screw Oakland. Them going to Vegas is the best thing. It was the best thing for the Raiders. The Knights are doing outstanding. They sell out everything. The Raiders is the hottest ticket to get in the NFL. When they build this 30,000 seat stadium, I can't believe it's not going to be done until 2028. Usually, Vegas builds stuff pretty damn fast.
Hey, I'm gonna throw a name out there. Quinn Johnson, get on it. Let's go.
Yeah, hey. They're gonna knock down the Tropicana. That's where they're putting this stadium.
I love it.
Dude, they just renovated the Tropicana like 4 or 5 years ago, and now they're gonna destroy it. But is that not going to be awesome with a stadium right there? All of them: T-Mobile, Allegiant.
Listen, dirtbag, you can polish a turd however you want to polish a turd, but it's still a turd.
Hey, I heard that in Tommy Boy. I can give you a guarantee, but all you guys are a guaranteed piece of shit. So I get it.
Oh gosh!
But I'm stoked that they're moving to Vegas. Now somebody needs to get an NBA team there.
Oh, that brings me to my next point. Actually, great segue. Thank you for that. Michael Jordan selling his shares.
$3 billion.
Well, okay, yes, but him selling his shares of the Charlotte Hornets made me think one thing and one thing only. Guess who's getting a team in Vegas?
I know LeBron wants it, but you think MJ's going to buy a team in Vegas? First of all, they don't want. If I'm MJ, I already have a team. Just move from Charlotte, leave Charlotte, and transfer to Vegas.
He wanted a clean swap. He wanted his money, which is fine because it gives him leverage on how he needs to handle his business in Vegas. But I can tell you this right now. LeBron, like Michael Jordan laughs at the amount of money that LeBron James has. He's like, I don't want to be poor again.
Yeah.
I already did that.
Guess how much Michael Jordan bought the Charlotte Hornets for when he got his majority ownership?
How much?
$275 million.
Jesus.
And now he's getting $3 billion.
And he's not. And he was one of how many owners? 3 or 4, right?
At the time, I think it was about 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice
Because
job.
you had that guy Robert. That's why they called him the Bobcats at first.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And he bought it from that guy and went back to changed the name to the Hornets. But
Well done, Michael Jordan. We'll see you in Vegas.
yeah, he's rich.
Yeah.
good
What do
to
you
be.
think they're going to call the Vegas basketball team that Michael Jordan's going to put there?
I have no idea. The
Gamblers?
Jordans.
Gamblers?
The Jordans. Vegas Jordans.
Gamblers? Horrible gamblers?
Oh, yeah,
What-
gamblers. There we go. The Gamblers.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's actually a good one. The Vegas Gamblers. I like it. Wait, we gotta go to the intern. I think she's got something on Michael Jordan.
I do have something on Michael Jordan. So on this day, June 20th, in history, 1993, Michael Jordan scored 33 points, and John Paxson hit a three-pointer with 3.9 seconds left to give the Bulls a 99-98 victory over the Suns and take the NBA Finals in 6 games.
That was a great series, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Charles Barkley, Kevin Johnson, Marley versus Pippen, Paxson.
Yep. What'd
Jordan.
you take out of that though? The game's on the line. They can easily lose the game, but he passes the ball to Paxton with 4 seconds left. LeBron passed the ball to Austin Reeves at the free throw line for an easy win.
Don't get me started
Jackass.
on LeBron. Don't get me started on LeBron.
Oh,